Mondo steals my soundboard. Wait, how? And if he stole it, how did Ibuki steal it right afterwards? Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link. Dave, Anomaly the Anomalicars, few know me as the man. Who was ready to, hopefully, he's ready to get his hour of sleep back. Cause like, let me tell y'all, daylight savings time, we need to just like get rid of it. We need to like chuck it. We just look, hey, it's time for your Danganronpa Hunger Games. And today, we continue the celebration of Season 6, the Lightbearers season. We have selected 2 Lightbearers today in the Hunger Games. If they win, they bring all the people who they KO'd into the finale with them. Will that happen? I don't know. It sure, yesterday was fun. If you haven't seen yesterday's episode, you don't know what that picture of the Employee of the Month is all about, but hey, you should check it out. Yesterday was a lot of fun. And today will be fun too. You voted on the premise for today. Your second most voted upon episode was the Guardian Angel episode. And during that, the premise was just those who acted as Guardian Angels, either in the canon series or in the series as a whole here in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. And we can expand on that a little bit more because so much more has happened since season 6. We've had really 3.5 more seasons since then, because the season is already more than halfway over. Let's introduce everyone's here. First and foremost, we cannot start this episode without looking at Ibuki's grace. She's gracing Mukuro and she's gracing Hina. And since her grace, they've both seen a little bit of glory. Hina's held that title. Mukuro hasn't, but she's held Chaos. She's had some important wins. Never forget about them. As we go on, and as I zoom in actually one more, because there's it's usually zoomed in. There we go. Kizakura acts as a Guardian Angel for the one and only Kyoko, who acts as a Guardian Angel, to be completely honest, for Makoto. Especially in Danganronpa 3, because, you know, if she would have revealed her, you know, her forbidden action, Makoto would have done something dumb. Makoto acts as a Guardian Angel for freaking Sayaka, or at least he tries, or at least she likes to admit that. Taka, Guardian Angel for Mondo. That Togami, I just stuck him in here because he's literally a Guardian Angel for the entire cast, the entire class for Danganronpa 2. Also, I guess I could put him as like a Guardian Angel for Mitsurai, but I think Mitsurai's already in. He's already in here as a Guardian Angel by someone else. Nekomaru's in here because he's the Guardian Angel of Akane, who's here. Can you protect her today? I don't know. Chiaki, Tag Team Champion, Guardian Angel for Hajime. Peko, Guardian Angel for Fuyuhiko. And then we have the Ultimate Pimp, the Guardian Angel for his entire entourage, Ryoma, one of our 2 Lightbearers today. Kaito, Crazy Yoko Extra Large. And I'm gonna make it official. Now, Samugi. She has earned her golden ring. She won the title, and she didn't just win the title on her own. She won the title under the tutelage of the pimp. She joined his harem and won gold. After that, in a completely separate episode, she used the powers of reincarnation. She revived Ryoma, another member of the entourage. She has been trying to get into the entourage all season, and Kazuichi respects her efforts. And he respects that gold, and he's brought her in. Congratulations to the Mookster. As we keep on going, so you know, he's the Guardian Angel for all 4 of those entities officially in his entourage. Mahiru, Guardian Angel for Crazy Yoko, we'll be completely honest. Kai A-Day tried to be a Guardian Angel for the whole class. At most, she was a Guardian Angel for Shuichi. Gonta kind of served as a Guardian Angel for Kokichi. Even though he perished for it, you know, Kokichi lived for a little bit. Komaru, honestly, this should be swapped around. Or it could honestly be swapped any other direction, but mainly Toko, Guardian Angel for Komaru. Tenko, Guardian Angel for Himiko. Makes sense. Hiroko, Guardian Angel for Haiji, because I think if Hiroko wasn't around Haiji, you saw he was off the wall eventually. But you know, she's important. She's important to the gang. Nagisa, our other Lightbearer, and my Employee of the Month. Guardian Angel for Kotoko, because she was about to get got, and then Nagisa stepped in. Tengen, Guardian Angel for Mitsurai, which seems a little bit counterintuitive, but it's not really. He didn't even want him in that final killing game, but you know what? He's here in another killing game. Hopefully he'll protect him. And Mitsurai did survive. Technically, and I don't think his activator would have ever went off now that I think about it. Juzo, Guardian Angel for Munakata. Was there until the very end. Made sure the Munakata could get out of the building before he did suffer his fate. And Izuyoi, clearly the Guardian Angel for Haruka, would do anything for her, even ended up perishing for her. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the lot of characters for today. So tell me, who do you think here is the best Guardian Angel? I'll answer that too, and I'll make sure I'll answer that. Usually I ask it, and then I forget, and I just give my picks, but I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer first, second, and third as well, as you will in the comments. And the comments are important, like this one, that one, and that one. OC Tag Team action starts this Sunday. So get ready for it. We got some fun teams, we got some fun OCs. It's gonna be a good time, and it's gonna be here in Orteal. Might be a couple surprises too, so be sure to be here. Be sure to get ready to check it out. And your comments are important, like this one, that one, and that one. I think that's it. I think we're good. I think that's everything. I'm gonna make my picks. But first, I'm not gonna forget, who do I think is the best Guardian Angel here? I think it's close between Fat Togami, Peko, and honestly, Juzo. I think Juzo doesn't always go about his Guardian Angeling in the best of means, but he's persistent and he gets the job done. I think the other two are more effective. Peko's probably number one, but Fat Togami might be number one too. But those would be like my top 3 best protectors, and I'm gonna go for them this game. Give me Peko for first, give me Fat Togami for second, and give me Juzo for third. I'm actually okay with that. Hopefully you guys are okay with that too, because it is singles and secret achievements are in play, and I wholeheartedly expect at least one of them to hit today. At least one. Could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Could 5 of them hit today? Maybe 5 of them could all hit today, but you know what? I expect at least one to hit today. But to find out if it does, it's all RNG, so it might not. Let's see if it does. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pretty large cast today for singles action. But that doesn't change the fact that we're about to proceed and see which of them go on, which of them perish. None of them maybe. Maybe nobody will perish. Maybe we'll just have a good old game and it'll be completely peaceful when I start round 1 and nobody will see any orange at all. That was a lot more orange than I expected. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, gosh, both of the Hyokos immediately. Ugh. Hey, let's just go ahead and like. There's a lot of orange here. Horn bears, can we sound those horns? Thank you, cause that's a lot of orange. A lot, quite a bit. Hey, but that doesn't mean that we can't just keep on having a good time, right? Tsumugi challenges Crazy Yoko to a duel. Crazy Yoko bites the dust, but you know what? You know who she targeted? Crazy Yoko, not Crazy Yoko extra large. Ruka has a horrible feeling in her gut. Crazy Yoko tries to go freaking Sayaka retaliates and kills her instead. Taka stares into the distance. Mahiru challenges Peko to a duel. Peko kills Mahiru. Ouch. Haiji looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Makoto sneaks up on Kizakura, but Kizakura has known that he was following him for ages and able to counterattack and kill Makoto. Shuichi has been hot on the Lightbearers trail for days now. Nagisa thinks he's gotten away, but Shuichi has snuffed him out. Rest in peace to my employee of the month. Toko's had enough and she's now mad. Kokichi looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. Hajime kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Hiroko tries to get others to notice her. Fat Togami is starved. As usual, sniffs out a massive stack of pancakes. Fuyuko's ready for target practice. Luckily, he finds a handgun lying about. Then we see a whole lot of blue. Gonta doesn't really understand what's happening. Akane feels strong enough to handle anything. Ryoma mopes around uselessly. Mondo steals my soundboard. Wait, how? And if he stole it, how did Ibuki steal it right afterwards? What on earth? Komaru was lost in her thoughts. The next thing she knows, she's got a wish ring. Will she wish responsibly with it? Probably not. Kazuichi formally invites Munakata to join his harem. Munakata graciously accepts. What will he do with that? I don't know, but he has found a dimensional scythe. Those are supposed to be collected at the end of season 4. Nekomaru tries to kill Mitarai, but Mitarai actually retaliates and kills him instead. Neat Kaede found a wrestling singlet. Kaede casually forgets any warnings about trying moves at home. Mukuro sets down a trap. Kyoko, oh boy. So much for Guardian Angel, right? Pixar looks mean, cool lying in various places. Mitarai wants us to be over already. Kaito looks around for stuff to scrounge. Chiaki gets caught. Oh no, Mukuro's traps. Now all he can do is hope to be freed. Tenko won't give up so easily. Izuoi ambushes Ruka, strangles her. Kotoko does something really cute. Tengen twiddles his thumbs. Munakata relentlessly kills Kaede. Triple Crown Kaede, one of the most decorated people in the history of these games, in the name of Kazuichi, the ultimate pimp. Juzo sizes his muscles. Himiko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Freaking Sayaka duels it out with Fuiko. Fuiko bites the dust. We actually lost a grand total of 10 of our 41. Goodness gracious. That's terrible. That's terrifying. And none of the secret achievements have hit. Will any of them hit? It's possible that they don't. I think it's unlikely that they don't, though, especially after we hit Eclair de Lune 4. Crazy Yoko. Crazy Yoko. Extra large. Mahiru. Makoto. Nagisa. Hajime. Nekomaru. Haruka. Kaede. Fuihiko. Tengan, nearly a quarter of the competition in a single day. And with all of the blue that happened, we have a whole bunch of dangerous items, 2 soundboards. I expect the music to be changing quite a bit. But we'll see, maybe everything will just be peaceful after this. Maybe, I think they got all the violence out of their system on day 1 and now it'll just be pretty chill. Right? Right? Let's click next round. Am I right? That's still a lot of orange. I might be wrong. Round 2 begins as Mondo finds a lovely bikini, puts it on. It's quite revealing. Fatogami shoves pancake after pancake into his mouth. Mukuro is looking out only for herself. Munakata snaps, he's frenzied. Kokichi's had enough, he's enraged. Tengen looks around for someone dumb enough to believe him. Taka twiddles his thumbs. Izuoi sneaks up on Shuichi, but Shuichi has known that he's been followed for ages now and is able to counterattack and take out Izuoi. Still caught in that trap. Chiaki's just laying there moping. Kyoko tries to go Gonto, but Konzo retaliates and kills him instead. Kotoko finds some leather scraps and she is now wearing some cave girl gear. Hina tells Toko to have a nice day. Toko screams, "Don't tell me what to do," before killing Hina in a rage. Yikes, the body has been discovered. Samugi can't wait to kill again. Hiroko doesn't care much for this place. Kazuichi formally invites Mukuro to join his harem. Mukuro respectfully declines. And Peko, maybe she wants to be in the harem too, because like, how dare you respectfully decline that harem. Takes out Mukuro in one fell swoop. Haiji looks like in the verge of snapping. Gonta doesn't really understand what's happening. Kizakura has been hot on Hiroko's trails for days now. Hiroko thinks that she has gotten away, but Kizakura has finally deduced her location and delivered the final blow to Mama. You hate to see it. Tenko won't die like the others. Akane wasn't looking for right off of a cliff. Kaito picks over with neat and cool lying in various places. Ryoma thinks of a dark blow. Juzo attacks Kizakura from behind, murders him. Book uses that soundboard but gets it confiscated for playing copyright music. For shame. For shame. Mitsurai just wants it to end already. Himiko finds a neon open sign, must belong to a popular arena supermarket. Maybe she should return it. Komaru ponders how best to use her wish ring, and freaking Sayaka follows some sparkles, discovers a magic wand. Hopefully it still has some spells left in it. We lost another 6? 7. Not the worst. Not the worst. It's starting to slow down just a little bit, but we still had some brutality today. Still had a little bit of brutality, but we'll see what unfolds. We'll see what goes on, especially after this Claire. Daylune 4. Izuoi. Kyoko. Hina. Mukuro. Hiroko. Akane. Kizakura. And we have a soundboard in play. We have this neon open sign. We'll see what happens with that. That's all I gotta say about that. Interestingly enough, I'm not entirely certain where this is gonna go. Sayaka's picked up a magic wand that's also dangerous. I think we're just set to go. 24 people left, and that's a standard size game. We're probably not going to check until Saving Grace picks at the rate that this is going, if I'm being completely honest. Who will be the best guardian angel, or who has been guarded this entire time? Who's still being guarded? I don't know. But let's proceed, and let's find out. 24 competitors. One can come out on top, and you know, we might hit some secret achievements. The longer some of these people stay in, the longer or the better their odds of getting some of these secret achievements, like Mitarai, getting his molecules will get all rearranged. Good on him. Mondo fills his bikini with gravel, uses it as an object to kill Shuichi. Good luck solving that. Big yikes. Himiko checks on her demon summoning circles. To her surprise, the demon actually comes out. The demon takes quite a liking to her, decides to help Himiko out. Sweet! Good on her. Ryoma, the light bearer, thinks about what he did to end up here. Kotoko, being adorable as always. Tengen looks for someone dumb enough to believe him. In a fit of frenzy, Munakata creeps up on Tengen. Kills him dead. Wait. That's more canon than we might think. That's more canon than I might think. Tsumugi is looking out only for herself. Juzo sets down a trap. Ibuki finds a dapper suit. Toko's still so mad. Steam's literally coming out of her ears, causing a fire, trapping, killing Fatsugami and Himiko in the flames. Taka waves at Kokichi. Kokichi shakes him while shaking his, or chases him while shaking his fist. Gonta doesn't really want to understand what's happening. Kaito looks around for stuff to scrounge. Kazuichi really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Juzo. Tinko sizes her muscles. Something inside of Haiji snaps. He's now frenzied. Komaru ponders how best to use that wish ring. With a flick of her ancient wand, freaking Sayaka turns Kotoko into a fluffy sheep. And a mischief of rats run up to Pekka, who lovingly embraces them. The Sword Knight really loves the animals, you gotta admit. Chiaki is trapped for the evening and she can't do anything. But now she can, because Taka has freed the tag team champion. We lost another 5. We're down to 19. Just over the halfway point, and it is indeed a Claire de Lune for Shuichi, Tengen, Fatsugami, Himiko, Juzo. And you know what? I was gonna say we can take a peek, but maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just keep going. There's 19 people left. We only need 9 more into your saving grace picks. I guess we could have checked. Nah, we're not checking. We're not checking on that. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna click next round. We're gonna see exactly what unfolds in this match. Sayaka. Oh. Really? Interesting. Sayaka shakes her magic wand, seems up to use the last of his power. That's how the star tip has grown dull and useless. She literally used it 0 times. 0 times. Kotoko's a sheep, boss softly. Tsumugi can't wait to kill again, and let me tell you, Mondo uses my soundboard, and he plays one of the greatest songs known to man. Rebel Heart. Kaede's heart beats, and it beats in sync with the song, suddenly bringing her back to life. Komaru's ready for target practice. Luckily, she finds a laser gun lying about. Can she even be stopped? Now this is interesting. Kaede was killed in the name of the pimp. And now she's brought back. Does that make her another target again? Does that make her and Mondo both targets? We'll have to wait and see. As we go on, Toko grumbles angrily. Taka wonders about the future. Kazuichi plans a party for the loyal members of his harem. What a good guy. Buki finds some bow and some arrows. That's pretty nice. Ryoma thinks of a dark poem. Mitarai shoots blasts of energy from his hands at freaking Sayaka because she's able to dodge the blows and narrowly escapes. Kaede practices her grappling. Tenko decides to put Kotoko out of her sheepy misery. Munakata looks for his next victim. Gonta has found a Komodo dragon. I guess it is an animal. Seems they've taken a liking to each other. In a fit of frenzy, Haiji creeps up on Mondo, slaughters him. Kokichi wasn't looking, fell right off of a cliff. Kaito looks around for stuff to scrounge. Pixar looks neat and cool lying in various places. Taka tries to kill Pekko, but Pekko's rats chase him off. I don't know why. Just seeing Taka get run off by a bunch of rats. I love it. I love it to bits, but Chiaki thinks about what she did to end up here, and what did she do to end up here? She's champion, tag team champion. She's the best. She's one of the best of all time. She is truly, when we talk about the ultimate opportunist, she is the ultimate opportunist. Chaos Reigns, singles action. She gets the Champion of Champions title. Chaos Reigns, tag team action. She gets the tag team titles with the help of Ganyu. She's the ultimate opportunist. The only person to ever win both of those titles via Chaos cashing in. And, more importantly, it's a Claire de Lune for Kotoko, Mondo, Kokichi. 17 remain. 24 gone. You know what? We'll check it. We'll check who's left. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have Tag Champion Chiaki along with Kaito. We still have Gonta, the Pimp Kazuichi, Tsumugi a part of that harem. Pekko's still running wild, and so is Munakata and Haiji. Haiji especially because he is frenzied. So is Munakata actually. As we keep on keeping on, Tinko's still around, and so is Mitarai, and he's half ghost. Toko still remains, and Kaede's been brought back from the dead. Ibuki is here as well with a dapper suit and a bow. Can she strike the rebel hearts of Kaede? Maybe. Taka is still around as well as the freaking Sayaka, Komaru, and our lightbearer Ryoma, but not a kill to his name. That's kind of useless if he's not getting any kills, right? It's kind of useless. Ladies and gentlemen, the show of shows continues. We still have 17 left, 7 more until your saving grace picks. We might have to go right back to that screen this next round, will we? It's very possible, but we'll proceed and we will see if that unfolds. It's this, goodness gracious, everyone's out here stealing my goodness gracious. Round 5 begins. Toko's unbridled rage is her own undoing. The anger kills them. That's why you should never get that mad. You gotta just chill. You can't let the anger get to you, man. Mitarai shoots blasts of energy from his hands at Ibuki. Ibuki is unable to survive the blow. The dead husk of Kokichi is writhing with maggots. So is Fat Togami. Chiaki starts sobbing uncontrollably. Freaking Sayaka feels like jamming out. The music in her guides her to AV soundboard. How dare you? How dare you? After rampaging for a while, Munakata's frenzy grows so overpowering that his heart gives out. Rest in peace. The Archons see great potential in Taka. Grant him the Animo vision. Kazuichi formally invites Komaru to join his harem. Komaru graciously accepts. Don't tell Makoto. Kaede follows some sparkles. She's got a magic wand now, but she's not going to be able to use it because Komaru's got that laser gun and she's like, pow pow, bang bang. Kaede's dead once again. Oh no. Tsumugi's found a dimensional scythe. Those are supposed to be collected at the end of Season 4. Unfortunately, they're here. Kaito challenges Ryoma. I'm sorry, yeah, to a duel. Kaito bites the dust. Kaito, what are you doing? He's the light bearer. Oh, you're brilliant. He's brilliant. He's like, if I don't win, maybe Ryoma can. And so he got out to Ryoma. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Pekka has a nice day cooking with her rats. Grandmaster AV catches the Komodo dragon and disqualifies Gonta. I keep trying to tell you. I even started an animal control. Not many people have joined it, but I started an animal control to make sure that things like this didn't happen. Tinko tries to kill Chiaki, but Chiaki retaliates. The tag team champion gets her out instead, and Haiji looks around maniacally seething. We lost the 7 that we needed. All in one day. Can I say I'm shocked? No, this is Orteal. Orteal can pop off sometimes. However, that brings us down to our final 10, which means after this final Claire de Lune of the episode 4. Toko, Ibuki, Munakata, Kaede, Kaito, Gonta, Tinko. It seems we're at that final little area, the area that we like to call in our top 10 the home stretch. It's a dark time when you realize that many of your picks have indeed perished. So many red X's, so much sadness, so much despair. But fret not, because not all hope is lost. You may make some new picks, and those picks, they are what I like to call saving grace picks. It is your final 10 secret achievements in play. Mitarai, half ghost, taking out Nekomaru, taking out Ibuki, and here we see Ryoma, our light bearer, the only week that this will be in play. As a throwback to Season 6, can he, who he has taken out Kaito, win this game and bring Kaito with him to the singles finale? It's possible. As we scroll down, we see Samugi, another member of Kazuichi's harem. She is new to the harem. She is going strong. She's going wild. She's crazy right now. She's killed Crazy Yoko. Not Crazy Extra Large. She's got no squad blood on her hands. She's doing alright. And then we see Kazuichi has only killed Juzo, one of my picks. One of my picks, but he is a pimp. He is ready to do whatever it takes. Pekka. She's got rats on her side. She's killed Mahiru and Mukuro. Can she come out with a victory today? Komaru has just recently joined the harem. She's got a wish ring. She's got a laser gun. She is honestly kind of stacked. However, can she win this one? That's up to fate. Freaking Sayaka. I brought back real Maya to make sure freaking Sayaka wasn't in that last episode. That's right, it's the truth. It's time for the truth. Maya was in that episode twice because I knew if I didn't count Maya, the next person who would have been on the Golden Snitches would have been freaking Sayaka. And so I made an executive decision and revived real life Maya. And do you know why? Because I'm the bad guy. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately Sayaka is here so she could cause some bad times today. Chiaki is here as well as Haiji. Taka remains. That's everyone. Your final 10. Did you make your saving grace picks? Do you want me to play the music again? Great. I was just padding just a smidgen. Saving grace picks, first, second, and third. Make them in the comments. You know how to do them. Comment on your comment, comment on my comment, comment on someone else's comment, comment on a comment on comment on the third season's secret episode. Comment wherever you gotta comment. Make sure those comments are well known. Make sure those picks are well known. I'm gonna make my saving grace picks right now. Give me freaking Sayaka. Why? She's my tag team ride or die. And you know what? I did cheat her out of it. I cheated her out of an episode last week. Did I do that? I did. I did. Do I regret it? No. Hey, alright. Give me Sayaka for first, I guess. Give me Kazuichi for second, and then I kind of want Ryoma, but I don't want to pick Ryoma. So give me the Moogster for third. Give me the Moogster for third. Those are my picks, my saving grace picks. Will they be correct? Probably not. Will they be incorrect? Probably so. However, it's your final 10, and these 10 are all standing tall. 10 souls, 1 heartbeat, 1 pulse, the same rhythm, the same determination as that of a samurai woman. Let's get into this. Let's click next round. It's your final 10. And we see Ryoma attacking Taka from behind, murdering him. Taka is out. But how out is he? Because if Ryoma wins this one, Taka, Kaito, come with him to that singles finale. Haiji's looking for his next victim. Kazuichi finds a big stick, probably comes in handy to bash some skulls. Komaru tried to, oh no, oh gosh, wait a minute, Komaru tries to make a wish. You'll see in a second why things are a little bit interesting. The wish ring emits rancid smoke, a shame. Freaking Sayaka presses a button. She plays Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Dude, come, good. Chiaki uses the title belt, and look at this. She plays Invincible Rainbow Arrow, but she is not invincible. Chiaki uses that title belt. She smashes Sayaka in the back of the head, leaving her dazed. She's wonky. She's wobbly. Kazuichi hits Pekko incredibly hard, unable to kill her, but Pekko's dazed. And while Sayaka's all weebly and wobbly, Mitarai possesses her and walks her right off of a cliff. Her wobbly legs are like, whoa! And this is where things get a little interesting. because Tsumugi uses her scythe, slices it open, a portal, a dimensional rift to the Despair Dimension before Sparta kicking our Lightbearer in. And that's, first of all, unfortunate. Second of all, I don't know why she turned her back on Ryoma. And third of all, I do know why. Because the first person to get sent to the Despair Dimension, I don't know how she got this intel, but I'll be frank, she must have known. The first person sent to the Despair Dimension gets a spot on the bracket. Now, I'll be frank, that doesn't mean that the Lightbearer has won. Via normal Lightbearer rules, it's not if you get on the bracket, it is if you win. Is Ryoma out? No. Could he still win? Absolutely. Are his odds low? Quite. But it is not impossible. That is all we can say. But congratulations to him. There's still hope. Will it happen? I don't know. But I can say with certainty, it is a terrible turnabout for Taka. Freaking Sayaka. I don't know if this is some sort of grand strategy by Kazuichi, Tsumugi, and Ryoma. Maybe they just think he can survive in there and break his way out during like the final one. Maybe they're like sending him in there to preserve him, to preserve himself. Could that work? I don't know. Could Ryoma come back out of the Despair Dimension at the last moment and win this match? He could. Will he? I don't know. We gotta proceed to find out, and it's still 7 alive, so it's still technically a Samurai Woman time. 7 people, 1 in the Despair Dimension. Let's see what's unfolding. It is Haiji. In a fit of frenzy, creeping up on Komaru, killing her dead. Tsumugi's looking for an easy out. Peko comes back to her senses. Ryoma, our Lightbearer, feels his energy slowly being drained, but he has to hold on not just for himself, but for Taka. Not just for himself, but for Kaito. Mitarai wishes he could just go home. Kazuichi bludgeons Peko to death with his big stick, and Chiaki just stares into the distance. We lost another 2. 2 great knights. 1 cute, 1 who excels in the sword, and 1 terrible turnabout for Komaru. Peko. And that brings us to this. A frenzied Haiji. The champion, the Moogster. Mitarai. The one with no wins. Kazuichi, the ultimate pimp. And Chiaki, the tag team champion. But don't forget, Ryoma is not dead. He's out, but he's not dead. Don't count him out until this game is over. He could come back, he could win, he could bring Kaito, he can bring Taka to that singles finale. Will he though? I don't know. That much is uncertain. But what I am certain about is that Haiji, Tsumugi, Mitarai, Kazuichi, and Chiaki are all caught within our final 5. Caught in what we like to call a crisis of fate. 5 competitors, 1 more in the Despair Dimension. We'll click next round and we will see. Round 8 begins. Chiaki finds some leather scraps, just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It looks rather caveman-like. Mitarai's body cannot handle the ectoplasm coursing through it and dies. Tsumugi slices her scythe, opening the dimensional rift before she can shove Chiaki inside. Chiaki snatches the scythe, hits Tsumugi in the back of the head with it, and shoves her in instead. Haiji's looking around maniacally seething. Kazuichi no longer has his entourage to back him. 2 of them stuck in the Despair Dimension. The other ones perished. It is the final 3. It is Kazuichi, it is Haiji, and it is Chiaki. As Ryoma and Tsumugi seek desperately for an escape. They seek desperately to help the man in charge. They seek desperately to help Kazuichi. But right now, Chiaki's even the odds, and Chiaki has made it a 1v1v1. I don't know who's gonna come out on top, but I do know it's a terrible turnabout for Mitarai. 2 people stuck in the despair dimension. 3 people still alive. Can they escape before we get a winner declared? I don't know. It's gonna be tough. We've never seen someone escape. Could it happen today? Man, I don't know, but I can say with certainty it is your final 3, so it's still technically a crisis of fate. Haiji, Kazuichi, Chiaki. The ultimate pimp, the ultimate and the tag team champion. Let's go to the next round. Will either of these 2 members of the despair dimension escape? They do not. And in a fit of frenzy, Haiji creeps up on Chiaki, snaps her neck. Ryoma fights for his life, but not just for his life, for the sake of Kaito, for the sake of Taka. Kazuichi tries to get others to notice him, but the only other one is Haiji. Maybe you don't want to get him to notice you, Kazuichi. Maybe you don't want to do that. Tsumugi and Ryoma discuss strategies to escape with their lives. We lost another one. It is 2 remaining, unless someone for the despair dimension escapes. It's a terrible turnabout for Chiaki, which means it's down to just the 2, Haiji, Kazuichi, unless one of the members of his entourage escape to help him. Can they do it? I don't know. Can Kazuichi do it on his own? I don't know. Haiji's been a menace this game. That much I do know. But what I really don't know, what I'm about to ask you, is who? Will it be Haiji? Kazuichi. Haiji, a man who hasn't seen too much glory in this series, and honestly, many people probably celebrate that. Kazuichi hasn't seen too much glory in this series either. However, the glory that he has seen has earned him the right to be called champion. He's become a pimp, and it's carried him so far. It's created not just an entourage, but an entire family. He knows it's all about famiglia. But is that enough to carry him to victory? Is that enough to overcome Haiji? That much I don't know. What I do know, it will be somebody. Haiji, Kazuichi. Kazuichi, Haiji. Someone escaping from the despair dimension. Or one of the souls still walking the arena's road. We must click next round, and we must see what unfolds. Kazuichi and Haiji stand toe-to-toe. As we go to the next round, we see with certainty that nothing happens, but something terrible does happen to a member of the entourage. Haiji looks around maniacally seething. Ryoma still fighting for his life. Kazuichi places a new feather on his pimp hat, and Tsumugi has had the last of her energy sapped by the ominous purple fog. We will give her, we'll give her a terrible turnabout for Tsumugi, because she was a reaper today. She did reap. She reaped, and she reaped. Well, she reaped Ryoma, and then she kind of reaped herself. So, do we really call her a reaper? Maybe, maybe not. However, we must continue between Haiji and Kazuichi. Maybe Ryoma escapes, possible, but he might share the same fate as Tsumugi. We'll click next round, and we see it is all over. It all ends here. One man in his frenzy has outlasted them all. And in that frenzy, Haiji has creeped up on the ultimate pimp and killed him dead. Kazuichi learned that without his family, maybe he is nothing. Without his entourage, without those who he loves so dearly, did he have the strength to beat the frenzied Haiji? Today, he did not. And for him, we had a terrible turnabout for Kazuichi. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us down to our winner. And I have to say that your winner is a man who doesn't get too much notoriety. A man who you love to hate. Hate to love. With a cast on his arm, he's feeling a little frenzied. He was able to claim a victory. And that victory belongs to Haiji, taking the win. It had to happen. Haiji, he did have a good game, I gotta admit. And Kazuichi, he kind of was just, you know, vibing, making friends and being a pimp. And it took him to second place, so you know what, I can't even front. He had a fun time, he had a fun time. No other secret achievements hit. A couple of them could have. They did not, but they could have. That one should definitely hit. That one should definitely hit. That one's a toss-up. That one is a toss-up. That one should definitely hit. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I'm confident that most of these will hit except for 2. I know some of them will hit. Some of them are designed to hit. Some of them, though, it's all RNG. We saw Ryoma get sent to the spirit dimension. If only he had escaped and won. My guy, poor Ryoma. Dang. Haiji had 4, Mitarai with 3. Mitarai also had a pretty good game. Toko with 3, Kazuichi with 2, Shuichi with 2, Ryoma, our light bearer, with 2. Almost brought Kaito with him, almost brought Taka with him, and then he got sent to the spirit dimension and couldn't get out. He survived, but he didn't get out, and that is unfortunate to say the least. Mudokata with 2, Sayaka with 2, Kizakura with 2, Pekka with 2, everyone else with 1 or less. Dang. I was low-key hoping that, not Mitarai, I was hoping that Ryoma would, like, slide out and then claim a fresh win, and I would have popped off, but that didn't happen. It is Haiji's day, and congratulations to him. He had a good game. That's all I can say about that. Next week, we celebrate Season 7. Season 7 was the season that brought us Boundless Chaos, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That was the... Yep. Boundless Chaos was Season 7. Boundless Chaos was Season 7. Retribution was Season 8, and the Retribution Rumble was Season 9. What a time to be alive. Yeah, what a time to be alive. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this one. Haiji, not the most popular amongst the people, but you know what? Gotta hand it to him. He had a match. Part of me is always so curious to see if they would have escaped the despair dimension. But like, these are our final results right there. I like to know. No, he would have perished. He would have indeed died. So there's no more lingering questions. He would have indeed died. Rest in peace to him. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Haiji. Sunday, tag team OC action. Get ready for that. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to record it. It'll be here in Orteal. You might see things like this happen. Someone gets sent to the despair dimension. You might see maybe people escape the despair dimension. I don't know. Crazy things might happen. I'm excited for it. Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. There's some things that will happen that have never been seen in Orteal. I'll leave it at that. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.